Welcome back everyone to more of Stray. Here's more of this game. Now before I get started with the next level, which is level 2, and before I turn up the sound, one of the things I do want to show you, which I did not show you from the first part, by going to settings here, this shows like what there is here. Like here basically shows language, pause and lost focus, the scales, show HUD, show jump prompt, show cat death, audio camera, auto camera. There's audio. This shows and this shows like what there is on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Here's the volume. I'm just gonna leave the volume as is, or you can like turn it up if you want. If you want to hear louder. Here's the controls to know what there is. And by going to the arrows here, this shows if you want to like show like what there is for options. Like we have, for here we have rapid tap, single tap, hold. I'm just going to leave it as is. And everything else I'm just going to leave as is too. And this shows graphics and what there is here. You can click on the arrows if you want and to see what there is. And there's also the scroll bar for what there is here. Full screen mode, resolution scale, max frame rate, graphics, memory usage, V-Sync, gamma, motion blur, sharpness, effects quality, shadow quality, texture quality, and mesh quality. But I'm going to exit out of that right now. I'm going to get back to the game. And now by going to start game here, this shows like what there is here. Now basically you can go here to, this is basically to continue where you left off. Here you can get to go to select your save slot, and it'll show like what there is here. If you want to continue where you left off, if you want to select chapter, clear. Now basically when you go forward here and when you see unexplored chapter, that means this level is locked and you cannot access this or that level yet for what there is here. But I'm going to start level 2 here. We're going to start the next level right now. And don't worry, I will have more walkthrough videos on the way and coming. Just be patient in the meantime. But without further ado, let's get started with level 2. I'll ask you if you want to restart chapter. No if you want to don't restart, or yes if you do. I'm going to restart this chapter here. I did film this video earlier, but while I was basically filming, the camera was basically way too blurry while I was watching the footage. So therefore I'm refilming this video. Now basically where you last left off, this cat basically has lost his friends. And now this cat is all by himself. And as you make way forward, I'm sorry you have to see this again. Don't worry, I will get past this part. You can skip ahead a couple minutes. That way you won't have to see this part all over. I do feel sorry for this cat, for being separated from his friends. Where you gotta go to is basically that opening. You can go down here if you want, but this is basically a dead end and there's nothing over here. So in other words, you gotta go to that opening and to see what they're, and to go that way. This is where you gotta go to start the next level. Here's level 2, Dead City. You'll know when you reach a new level when you see what there is on the screen. And here we are, level 2. Excuse me. Sorry. It took longer for what you saw at the beginning. But here we are in the next level. What you gotta do is we gotta make our way on over here. Make our way up onto the dumpster. Make way up onto the awning. Drop down below. Now by pressing the R1 button, if you have the controller with you, you can run really fast. It can really pick up the pace. You gotta watch out for those creatures. You wanna make your way forward to the end, right over here. And talk about a very dangerous city and for what there is here. And you gotta make way on over here to the sewer water. You wanna hop onto these platforms, go onto the wooden board here, and onto these barrels. And where you want to go to is that you want to go right on over here. And basically where you gotta go to is that you want to go. You actually want to go over here. Right here. Hop across these platforms, and to make way on over here to the chain link fence. You want to go to where you see the signs that say "Follow me." That's where you got to go to next. And you want to go to the window that they see right on over here. Here you want to pick up this pail, and you're probably wondering, what do you do with this? And you want to press the triangle button again if you want to drop it, but you want to have the pail with you. You're probably wondering, why do you want to have the pail with you? That you're about to find out. Make way up here onto these pipes. Basically, we need this pail because up ahead we see the fan, and you don't want to get killed by the fan. We need to use this pail to stop the fan. That way we can get in there to that opening. We don't want that fan to kill the cat because it would not be very good for that to happen. Press the triangle button to drop the bucket, so now you can make way in there without getting killed by the fan. Make way in here. Push these paint buckets off the edge. And there's also some more over here too. More paint buckets to push off the edge. You want to drop down here. Make way up onto the yellow air conditioner. Sorry about that. Make way up here, drop this paint bucket off the edge. You want to drop it right down there. Oh, hang on. That way you can make way in there, break that glass, and to go down in there. Make way in here. Follow more of the sign that says "Follow me." And by going to these carpets over here, there's more cat scratching. Press L2 and R2 to scratch the carpet. And once you're done, you just press the triangle button to stop. And there's another one over here too. But next, where you want to go to now is you want to go to the opening right behind you. That's where you got to go to next. And there's some more water to drink when you go to the pail over here. And once you're done drinking, press the triangle button and to stop. When you're done drinking out of the bowl. Make way running over here. In fact, I'm going to end this video right here. I'll continue on with more of this level next part. I know I haven't gotten very far for what I showed at the beginning for the menu and the level screen, but I will pick up the pace with more of this game and for more of this level. So that's the end of this video. I'll continue on with more of this level next part. I'll see you then.